Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Pick'em MMA. We're back with the best bets for UFC 304. I know you guys been waiting for this video, and here we are, guys. We're gonna be talking about the lock of the week for UFC 304. We're gonna be talking about the best bets. I'm gonna give you guys my parlays that I like for this card, and let's talk about last week, man. Last week was phenomenal. The picks were pretty good. I mean, we did pretty good in picks. We hit the lock of the week, Do Ho Choi. I was trying to tell everyone, man, LJ is not really this guy that people think he is. I mean, I know he has that win with Brito, like in Brito's debut, because Brito fought like a dummy. But yeah, I'm happy that Duho Choi got it done as a plus 140 underdog for us. And we're on a 3-0 run for lock of the week. Then we hit John Silva back to back. Then we hit Duho Choi. So we're on a run right now. I'm hoping to keep that streak going for this week. And also for the best bets, we did pretty good in best bets. Also, we called the Steve Garcia finish. We called the Gibson finish. Also, we also hit I think we did pretty good in best bets. I mean, we went for one of the parlays. The parlays were pretty good. The DJ parlay that I gave you guys also cast, which was Du Hoi Choi. I think it was Garcia and Luana Carolina. That was like plus 748 or something like that. Was something crazy. So make sure you guys keep watching this video till the parlays, because the parlays been hitting, man. We've been hitting the degen parlays a lot more, like way more often. I mean, in these videos. I mean, all right, guys, let's talk about the best bets now. I mean, the lock of the week now. For lock of the week for UFC 304, Manchester is gonna be none other than Preston Parsons, man. I'm gonna go with Preston Parsons here. I really do believe that he's better than Open Elliott anywhere this fight's gonna go. Open Elliott does have a lot of really good cardio, but I think Parsons has a better gas tank on him. Parsons has also fought the better competition overall. He's got better wrestling. I think he's got better control, better submission skills. I think he's also got more experience at the highest level fighting in the UFC, man. I know he's been KO'd a couple of times. He got KO'd by Mike Perry. He got KO'd by D Rod. I mean, those guys are like some good fighters. I mean, so no shame getting KO'd by D Rod. That was on short notice, up a weight, like not up a weight class. I mean, that was on short notice for Parsons. He took that fight against D Rod to get into the UFC. So he got KO'd. I mean, he after that he came back, looked a lot better in the Evan Elder fight, and he probably could have won that Trevin Giles fight. And Trevin Giles fight was really close. Giles was able to land like 10 more significant strikes overall, land some jabs. I mean, so they gave it to Giles, but Parsons looked pretty good in that fight overall. And then obviously he looked really good over some of the Jedi. We picked him over some of the Jedi. I picked Giles to beat him, and I thought that was a really close fight. I mean, I picked Giles by decision. I was like, Giles is probably gonna be able to jab his face up, but I mean, he was able to do that, but not like I thought he was gonna be able to do. It was pretty close fight. They gave it to Giles by split decision, but I think Parsons could have won that fight. It was really close. It was just that close, and Giles has got way better striking than Oben Elliott overall. Obviously, D-Rod has punching power on the feet, way better boxer than a guy like Oben Elliott. I'm going Parsons here, man. I like I got Parsons at minus 130. I got him in a parlay already. I like Parsons money line here a lot, man. Um, I like the Parsons. It's basically even money. He's not much of a favorite here. I mean, minus 130. It's like he's barely a favorite here. So I like this. I like this with Parsons. I mean, guy with the more youth experience, and he looks ripped right now. If you go check his Instagram, the dude looks in phenomenal shape right now. And also been Ali's been getting hurt out there. He's been getting rocked by these guys that he's out there fighting in DC right now. He fought Wildwood Burn and got rocked by Wildwood Burn. I mean, that's not really a good sign. By I think Parsons is levels above a guy like Wildwood Burn, and he's gonna give Open Elliott some issues there this weekend. So I'm excited for this fight, man. I got Parsons here. We're going Parsons for the lock of the week, trying to make it 4 locks in a row. Hopefully Parsons gets it done, and we're 4 locks in a row this week. Let's talk about the best bets now, guys. Best bets for UFC 4 is gonna be first best bet on the card is gonna be Colin Lofren. I'm going Colin Lawford. I think he's gonna be the more physically imposing fighter out there. Jake Hadley's moving up a weight class here from 125, and he was getting taken on. He was getting muscled by these guys at 125. So what makes anyone think that Lawford's not gonna go out there and just muscle him around? Stay safe in the submissions. Lawford's got some nasty ground and pound. I could see Lawford getting a KO here. I could see him getting a ground and pound finish here. Maybe Jake Hadley can survive, but I'm going Lawford. I think the money is honestly not even bad for Lawford. I was honestly considering making him my lock of the week, but he's like it's a little bit chalky, I guess, -200. But I like Lafreniere. Yeah, I think Lafreniere is gonna get this one done. I don't think Jake Hadley's as good as people make him out to be. I don't think Jake Hadley's as good as people think he is. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Martian Prakanil. Now, this is a little bit risky. I mean, Martian Prakanil, like he's 37 or 36 years old, but I feel like he's got better. He's gonna be strong. He's gonna be more busy out there, man. Overall, I think he's gonna stay more busy, like with the striking. I mean, he might get taken down if Bukowskis brings in that wrestling game plan, that grappling game plan. But Bukowskis doesn't really shoot takedowns. He just likes being the counter striker. And he waits too much, man. I think Pacquiao can get ahead on the striking numbers and he can stay busy, land those leg kicks, those body kicks. And he's fought some pretty powerful guys out there. William Knight, I mean, he fought Vitor Petrino. He was actually outstriking Vitor Petrino on the feet. And Vitor Petrino had to mix in the grappling, mix in takedowns, and submit him later in the third round because the fight was really close on the feet. It was like pretty close on the feet. So I think Praknu is going to be the better kickboxer here if this stays a kickboxing matchup. I'm going Praknu plus 131 for best bet. Honestly, not even bad for as an underdog on this card. Next best bet on the card is going to be Muhammad Makayev. I think Makayev is going to be able to chain wrestle here. I am kind of nervous for this one because Cop has dangerous striking. He's got a lot of power for 125. But I feel like Makayev, I don't think his chin is suspect by any means. I mean, we haven't really seen him get hurt out there. He's able to time these takedowns pretty well. And he's got a crazy gas tank on him. I think Makayev's going to be able to just control this fight, mix in a bunch of takedowns. I mean, maybe look for a submission. I could see him getting a third round submission. I mean, he does have a lot of late submissions in his UFC career. It's not going to be easy submitting a guy like Manel Cap, but I really do feel like Makayev can get a submission here. But I like the money line. Honestly, money line is not even bad for Makayev. -148 for money line for Makayev. He was like a slight underdog a couple weeks ago, but obviously some money's been coming in Makayev here. But I don't mind Makayev. -148, it's not bad for Makayev. I like him as a portal piece too. I think he's gonna be able to chain some wrestling, mixing some takedowns and just control and maybe keep it competitive on the field. I think Manel Cap's really low volume, and I think Makayev's gonna be able to just stay busy enough on the feet and mix some takedowns right behind it. All right, guys. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Rocky Edwards, man. I think Rocky Edwards got this, man. I know Bilal, a lot of people in Bilal Muhammad this week. I mean, maybe they see something that I don't see in Bilal Muhammad. I know Bilal Muhammad's out there winning. He's been winning fights. I mean, for the last like how many years? But I just don't think Bilal striking as good as Leon's here. Maybe Bilal can keep the pressure on him. I mean, just control him in the clinch and stuff like that. But even then, I just don't think Bilal's got the dirty boxing in the clinch. I think Edwards going to be more nasty in the clinch with the elbows, with the knees, with the kicks. I mean, he's got head kicks. He's got some of the best counter striking out there. I think Edwards has got this, man. -250 for a guy like Edwards, who's fighting the way better, like who just beat Usman 2 times. I mean, knocking Usman out cold and also beating Kobe Covington. We're on Rocky. I mean, we're on Edwards pretty heavy there over Kobe Covington. I know a lot of people are on Kobe Covington there, but I told you guys then, man. I think Kobe Covington. Obviously, this is gonna be a tougher fight than Kobe Covington. I feel like because I think Bilal is a lot better than Kobe Covington at this point in his career. But I think Kobe Covington's his style's pretty similar to Bilal Muhammad though. But obviously, like Bilal is gonna be staying more busy out there. He's gonna try to implement his game plan, push up crazy pace on Edwards. But I think Edwards is yes, I think he's got this, man. I'm going Edwards here, -250 for a best bet. Honestly, not even bad. It might be live for a KO too. I could see Edwards being live for a KO here. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Paddy Pimblett, man. I think Paddy Pimblett can do this. Like I am this one, like I think he can do this, man. Bobby Green, I mean Bobby Green is I guess King Green now. His name is King Green now, whatever. But I mean it's just like I think Paddy can hurt him on the feet, man. I know Paddy's like he leaves a lot of openings out there, and that's true. He does leave a lot of openings out there. But I feel like he can land something crazy, man. He's willing to take more chances out. Whereas Bobby's like very really patient. He waits too much. I feel like sometimes, and I think Patty's gonna be able to get some respect on the feet. Maybe mixing some takedowns, backpack him, control him for a bit. I like Patty Pimblett as an underdog here. +105. Honestly, not even bad for Patty Pimblett. All right, guys. Last best bet on the card is gonna be Tom Aspinall by TKO -175. I think we're gonna see a finish from Tom Aspinall here, man. He's gonna be the way better boxer. He's gonna have more speed on his side. He's gonna be a lot quicker. Also, hasn't taken the damage that Blades has taken over the years. I mean, Blades has had a lot of fights in his UFC career, been KO'd 4 times. He's got all 4 losses by TKO in the UFC. That's not a good sign. Obviously, we haven't seen Aspinall go past the first round and a half, I think, or first 2 rounds in DFC. But I think his cardio is gonna be okay, man. He's gonna get. I think he's gonna get Blades out of there pretty early. Aspinall by TKO -175. That's gonna be the last best bet on the card. Normally, I give you guys like 4 or 5 best bets on the card, but I think this card there are some good spots on this card overall. All right, guys, let's talk about the parlays now. Parlays for UFC 304. Last week we went 4-1 on the parlays. We had 5 parlays. I normally have 5 parlays every card for you guys in these best bets videos, but I got a couple of parlays that I like. I like Parsons, my lock of the week, money line, and you can parlay that with the under 3.5 rounds and Aspinall versus Blades fight +1 or 2. I think that's pretty safe. Lafrain Makayev, I like that one too. I like that one. Like last week we had Luana Carolina and we had Garcia, which is I think it was Garcia or Gibson. It was Gibson. I think Luana Carolina Gibson. That was like -150, I think, or like plus. No, that was like +170, +160, and that one cast pretty easy. I think this one's gonna cast too. I'm pretty confident with Lafren. I'm pretty confident with Makai, but I think they're both gonna win. I like Wood. I mean, I think Wood's gonna win too. The line's kind of crazy though, but I think Wood's gonna win. He's gonna be the far better striker. He's gonna have the better cardio, and I think Pinedo needs a submission. If he can't get a submission, he's gonna lose the fight based off volume, or might get TKO'd. Wood, Parkins, Allen, Aspinall +198. So honestly, not bad for like parlay there. I like this one too. Molly McCann. By finish. Patty Pimblett moneyline +375. I don't mind that one either. And Parsons. This is the DGen parlay. Last week we had the DGen parlay at +650. I think it was like +700. And it was Garcia. It was Luana Carolina. It was Du Ho Choi for +700. There's some chalky favorites in this card, man. So I can't give you guys like crazy plus money here. That I'm like, unless I give you guys some underdogs that I'm not as confident on in the parlay. I wouldn't really parlay Prakania personally. I would just play maybe by decision or by money line. I don't feel good about parlaying Prakania though. But I like this one too. My lock of the week: Parsons, Makaya moneyline, Allen moneyline, Leon Edwards moneyline, +452. That's honestly not even bad either. So there you go, guys. Those are my best bets for this week. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree with my lock of the week this week. I know a lot of people didn't agree with my lock of the week last week, but the lock of the week's been hitting, man. The lock of the week's been hitting. We're 8-2 on the lock of the weeks in the last 10 UFC events now, and that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good, honestly, for 10, like hitting 8 lock of the weeks over 10 UFC events. That's pretty solid. And also, guys, I drop my bets for the channel members on YouTube here every week. I post them like later in the week. Also, like everything, all my bets are tracked. I mean, if you guys want to look at my history, we've been doing pretty well this year. So if that's something you want to look into, you can look into that. I'll post a description. I'll post a link in the description. I mean, and also, guys, I want to give a shout out to all the members on the channel. Appreciate you guys' support on the channel. And I got a good feeling for this card, man. I'm honestly really excited for this card. I'll be live for the full fight card this Saturday for UFC 304. So make sure you guys come hang out with your boy. We always have a ton of fun watching fights together, making money together. So hope to see you guys there, man. And I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Take it easy, guys. Later.